And this day we are here to do the daily PowRa for the 8th of the 9th, 2018. Hope you're all doing fantastic. This day is a Saturn'Dây. You know, you see the poster up there. We have these posters for sale, by the way. Okay, framed posters. Call them memes nowadays, right? Anyway, so today's is the seventh day of the week. It's a great time to take a sabbatical, which is why I came in so late. Time to reflect, time to do some internal work. Okay, the seven vibration is all about introspection and garnering the wisdom within, you know, to bring out without. And Saturday is the day that helps you check, are you on purpose? You know, are you learning your lessons so you can earn your blessings, right? It's a great day again to do some spirit work, to check where your spirit is aligned to. Is it aligned to your soul's knowing? Okay. It's a physical day and a mental day. So it serves you well to be physical as well as mental. And the color therapy for today is indigo, brown, and black. Aromatherapy is myrrh. Mineral therapy is lead. Okay. And today, numerologically, the day is the 8th vibration, which is all about power, organization, you know, lessons again, karma, and understanding past, present, and future, infinity, cyclic nature, right? And us being in the 9th month is all about fire towards our movement, our passions of the collective whole. Because the 9, remember, is the humanitarian. It's the one that's been from the 0 to the 9, which is the last single digit. It's a culmination. By the time you get to the 9, you should know what you need to release so you can move forward into the integration, which is today's overall energy. If you add 2018 plus the 9 plus the 8, you get 28. And 8 plus 2 is 10. And 10 is unity, is integration, is understanding what unity means. Unity is not just coming together, unity is integrating the oneness of everything, knowing now that we are not separate from anything. Okay, as we move into the golden Aquarius age, we now know that everything is one, and we will come in different phases and stages, and we are to integrate both our yin and our yang. That's our feminine and our masculine, our light and our dark, hot, cold, you know, good, bad, all of that. Integrating the polarities, balancing, trying to stay in the middle, you know, that Libra scale. Today's mood is in Leo, and so is the soul. So our actions and our emotions are all driven towards our souls, knowing our hearts feeling. You know, it's a great day to actually to check all of that. It's a very emotional day, in fact. And it doesn't have to be emotional, oh, I'm just all welling up, but you're going to feel a lot of things this day. Everything is felt. Everything is from the heart, you know? And we have the new moon in Leo tomorrow as well. So it's all in the works. And unfortunately, the Western astrology, which so many people go by, I think it's the new moon's in Virgo, but it's actually in Leo. So share this as much as you can. It's all about the heart generator. We're not in the Virgo season as yet. We are still in, give thanks, we are still in the Leo season, working our souls knowing, getting to know, letting it show and prove, right? So let's get into the spread today. Is there anything else in this to add? Let's get into the spread today. Got some beautiful cards this day. We have Archangel Metatron comes out again to bless us. You know, Archangel Metatron is they call it the supernal teacher, like great for that 9 vibration, also great for that 4 vibration, which correlates really well together. The remover of obstacles, the clearer of the way, you know, the one that gives you the time and space. So whenever you're running out of time, I always do a call on Archangel Metatron. Can you help me get there on time? And the card is magnification. Okay, and this is the sigil right there. Have a look as I read. And it says, Metatron's heart sigil teaches us that we live at a time of immense spiritual expansion on the planet Earth. No doubt. Through the work of meditation and prayer, we may resolve the predicaments of the flesh, seeing that all without is a reflection of what is within. Yes. Through resolution, we become closer to the source, and our physical constitution reflects the magnitude of our integrity. Then the eighth chakra opens, and the vessel of the universal heart connects with the energy field of infinite potential, magnifying our spiritual essence. This magnification is source given, opening us to the refined nature of service in our community and the broader global village. Therefore, ask yourself what has recently opened in you to bring you to this potential gateway for the healing of the planet. Chant He through the first transpersonal chakra of the universal heart, 7 inches above your crown chakra. Okay? Yes, because let's not get stuck on the seven vibrations of the chakra there. Here we have so many, but the 7 are the most commonly known. But isn't this card so potent? And the message is like, wow, what was it? The 9, the 4, the structure, the opening of the heart, the infinite being, the working, the collective understanding, not just the personal, working with the heart chakra, being able to release the old and come into the new. Wow, I have to read this one again. Magnification. Metatron's heart sigil teaches us that we live at a time of immense spiritual expansion on planet Earth. Yes, that's the new golden Aquarius age that we're ushering in. And I said in the last clip, we're not going to get there until another 100 years. It's going to be more or less, but trust the energies are open right now. And we are to utilize by the 100th year, it's going to be down packed, right? So through the work of meditation and prayer, which is remember to ask for guidance with prayer and listen for the guidance, meditation. And you listen to the guidance by being still and being present. And when you're praying, be sure that you know who you're praying to. We may resolve the predicaments of the flesh, yes, all the crudness that we've been living all this past lives, all in the age of Pisces, where we allowed everything that we believe to be true and not working our fantasies for higher heights. Now's the time to switch it up, because don't ever think that belief or the Piscean age was was folly. It just got there. It got folly. But we are here to reiterate the non-folly and elevate, because there's a lot of power in Pisces. Okay, and I'm not just saying that because I am I encompass all the signs, but obviously there are some more potent to me than others. But no, I think people are thinking, oh yeah, so no, it's not the time of I believe, it's the time of I know. There was the time of I believe was necessary for us to garner faith in the unknown. But within doing that, we also got sidetracked by just believing anything and everyone. Okay, now that we know that spirit is first and matter is after, we're going to be more apt with our faith and not just believe everything, but get to know and still have faith. Okay, so the lesson from Pisces is to keep the faith. Okay, but just don't don't follow everything. Hold your energy as well. Don't absorb everything. All right, so go back. Through the work of meditation and prayer, we resolve the predicaments of the flesh, seeing that all without is a reflection of what is within. Again, that integration, that knowing oneness. Okay, and through resolution, we become close to the source. Again, that Leo energy is in the mood and it's in the soul, or our actions and our emotions. So physically and mentally or emotionally. Okay, we become close to the source, and our physical constitution reflects the magnitude of our integrity. Yes, once we connect to our soul's knowing, like physically, our realities change. Then the 8th chakra opens and the vessel of the universal heart connects with the energy field of infinite potential. when we get into the vibration of stillness, oneness, introspection, we open up doors that we never thought was there, unseen before to us, untold before to us. Okay? And in that is where we can access our infinite knowing. The eighth chakra opens up the vessel of the universal heart, connects with our energy field of infinite potential, magnifying our spiritual essence. Yes, because remember that spirit is first and matter is after. Okay? And never to negate, balance both. This magnification is source given, opening us to the refined nature of service in our community, that 9 vibration, that humanitarian, knowing that we've been from 0 to the 8, and now from the 9, we know that, yay, we know we don't need this, we don't need that, and we have to be with this, okay, before we can really be grand. Okay, as the refined nature of service in our community, okay, a broader global village, again, it's that humanitarian, it's not just for self. It's not the micro, it's the macro. And therefore, ask yourself what has recently opened in you to bring you to the potential gateway for the healing of the planet. So what is your special gift? Because we all have one, okay? Different stages and phases, but we all have our unique gifts that we are here to show. Okay. It says chant He, H-E-E, through the first transpersonal chakra, the universal heart, which is 18 inches above the crown chakra. Okay, this is the universal heart. This is like reminds me of the Sirius, not just the soul, not our soul star, but the Sirius soul star. She's like 10 times, and it's the cosmic one, right? And then we have Archangel Michael, which is the the leader, the protector, the first, the one that is like God. And we have boldness, and it says Michael's heart sigil leads us to the expiation and attunement of all karma. What is going on there? Children? Because they like to play this game with the babies. Their babies will be crying. I just can't differentiate if they're actually crying or it's their babies crying or they're playing like their babies are crying. Ay. Okay, so Archangel Michael, the cosmic leader, it says boldness. Okay, Michael's heart sigil leads us to expiation and atonement of all karma. Boom. In this moment, it is overshadowing your life, encouraging you to dwell with determination, foresight, and boldness to equip yourself with the zeal that is necessary to move through any challenge, as well as with boldness, you will face this test, seeing it as another reckoning for the majesty of your soul. Through strife, we develop spiritual muscle and flex in wisdom, and then are vindicated by the presence of all that is right and true. Thereby, we accrue blessings. For nothing goes unnoticed by the holy angels of Atlantis. Ever vigilant, always wise, inexorably loving, they live through the jet stream of bold, clear, loving truth. Chant ho through the solar plexus to fire your spiritual lineage to the archetype of boldness. And ho is spelled H-O-H. And for magnification, it was he, which is spelled H-E-E. Okay, I know I can't deal with this screaming. Excuse me. Oh, Saya. So that was no joke. So boldness, to be bold about where you are now moving to, with love, peace, and joy, you know, moving away from strife again, looking at karma, all the lessons that you have learned so you can earn your blessings. You know, be bold, give thanks. This is a beautiful card. You got rainbow, you got the water, you got the air. Yes, we're releasing all the shadow work. And not to say that because we just started off saying that we are yin and yang, we're realizing the need for releasing, because actually we have on our trust our vibes card this day, we have let go. And then this 9th month is all about that releasing. And we have a new moon coming up tomorrow. It's a great time to also let go, because new moons are usually seen as a great time to start something, initiate something, but it's also a great time to let go. There's a lot of power in the new moon, because the new moon is having both the soul and the sun, so the soul and sin, or soul and the moon in the same space. That's that integration again, that yin and yang, being able to go forthright and also go within. The moon represents the yin, the soul represents the yang. So let go. 27, which is also a 9, culmination time. Sometimes the most powerful psychic solution to a difficult or compromising situation is to simply walk away. This is one of those times when the situation calls for letting go, backing off, surrendering your ego and leaving. You're in a deadlock of fixed vibration and feelings that are too great for any positive solution through further engagement. In walking away, you protect both yourself and all those involved from even more frustration, and allow the universe to work behind the scenes to restore harmony to all concerned. Move on. Have faith. No one is working against you. It is as though you're pushing on the door to get to the other side when it opens inwards. Step back and give things room to move back to center. They will. Okay. Yes. Not feeling too fixated, and letting go of control issues comes to mind about one of the lessons that we have to remember to just release. And walking away, like I just did from the children there, and just making up noise, just dropped a whole bunch of stuff all over the floor, and he's pissed that he wants me to walk away before there's any more frustration. You know, like sometimes if you're pushing against something, or you're moving forward in something, and it seems to be, like they said, in a deadlock, back up, take a minute, go within and go without, and I'm sure it all will suffice. Tarot message today, we have again the 5 of Swords, the Hermit, and the Knight of Cups. Yes, like the battle, the strife. If you want to release, go within. Perfect time to do so on the 7th day. So you can check what really is nurturing, what you really want to put your emotions towards, where you have been thinking for a long time but haven't been moving towards a stronger foundation. There's a need to plan. If it's passionate for you, make the decisions and clear up any misconceptions with clarity and truth and open communication. Okay, with yourself first, with your guides next, and they will tell you where to go next to. My. So I'm going to finish this up real quick. Underneath the deck, we have Frill for the Archangel messages. Yes, have fun, okay? And we have laughter. Have fun, yo. For romance, we have chemistry, passion, attraction. Yes, like enjoy your life, okay? Know that the chemistry is there, even if physically, like, or however it's not attuned. Just know that your passions are real. It says here, allow your heart to sing and allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And there is a strong magnetic attraction here. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, being present, learning your lessons, and earning your blessings. Okay, your blessings of chemistry and passion will come once you learn that being present, okay, being in now is what's important. Okay, and not deceiving yourself of that yin and yang, that integration. Yeah, Cherish your love because you are loved. Remove yourself from any non-conducivity, okay? And move forward in bliss, in peace, and knowing thyself, moving with your heart because it knows all. Peace all. Have a beautiful one. Yeah.